Welcome back to Outnumbered. Well, former White House senior advisor David Axelrod raising a lot of eyebrows with his comments about the Obama administration during a forum in Chicago. Listen.
I'm proud of the fact that basically you've had an administration that's been in place for 6 years in which there hasn't been a major scandal. And I think that says a lot about the ethical strictures, of this administration.
Come again, David. What about Benghazi? The IRS targeting of conservative groups, the Justice Department's botched gun-walking program, Fast and Furious, which killed one of our border agents, and the denial of medical service to our veterans. Are those not major scandals? All right, Jedediah, I guess he was feeling pretty safe in Chicago, where you can say something like that. But it goes back to the fantasy of the Obama administration, right? They just say things that are completely not true, and hopefully the room full of sycophants will believe them.
I feel like I was watching an SNL skit. Like, I mean, is he kidding? People have to be sitting home saying, we would have to be deaf, dumb, and blind, not watching the news, not paying any attention. I think it says a lot about what they define as a major scandal. What does that mean? Massive deception doesn't count. Gun running doesn't count. Targeting people of certain political ideologies doesn't count. So my follow-up would be, okay, well then tell me what you define as a major scandal. If these things don't fit the bill, fill us in. Tell us.
Well, let's look back to the Bush administration when they were hooting and hollering about Valerie Plame and all the other things that the Bush administration did wrong. Andy, you know what wasn't on that list? Spying on Fox News Channel, spying on James Rosen, spying on the Associated Press, spying on the media. I mean, they don't think that's a big deal?
But I don't think there's a story here. David Axelrod, he has no reason to lie. And so I have to take him at his word when he says that. I believe he could pass a polygraph test on what he said. I believe he doesn't think
they don't
lying.
believe it. You think that they really...
No, I think maybe he was defining scandal. He was looking at it a different way, and he was looking at it as like lobbyists and ethics and stuff like that. But look, the other part of this is, when you have a large segment of the media running interference for you, it's easy to not have a large scandal. It's like paying off the refs and then telling people, oh, hey, we were the least penalized team in the league. It makes it so much easier.
Is that, Harris, what Andy said about the media? You know, maybe they can get away with saying these type of things because if the media is not reporting it as if it's a scandal, although the media was really reporting on Benghazi, ABC's Jonathan Karl followed Fox News' lead and did cover a lot of those scandals. Is that it? The media didn't consider it a scandal, so we're not going to consider it a scandal.
Well, and I got confused. I mean, I know you compared him to SNL. I happen to think some of their writing is better.
For
it's got more humor. I mean, maybe he was attempting a joke, but I mean, think about what's happened with just the breaches at the White House with security and the Secret Service. If that alone were the only scandal that they were having, I mean, how could you not be centered in on that? It's happening at the White House. So I'm not really clear on where he's coming from. It's not happening. Maybe it's not happening on his watch.
Right. Well, the word that I want to hone in on, Rachel, is the fact that he said, I'm proud. He said proud. Your husband's a congressman. And if your husband were to use the word, I'm proud of presiding over an administration, even if they don't believe it was a scandal, can he say that he's proud of the way that they treated our veterans in the VA scandal? Can he say that he's proud that we lost control of those guns to Mexico that killed a border agent? I mean, the word proud, that really irritated me.
Yeah, and by the way, didn't just kill a border agent, killed dozens of Mexican citizens, including children. So, you know, he should not be proud of this. But again, I agree with Andy on this. Think about the way the mainstream media reported it. They reported the scandals, but they reported it as faux scandals that, you know, crazy, racist, you know, Republicans are pushing, or Fox News or whatever. They reported it, but it always had that little, you know, side note that this is a faux scandal. And the president said so himself in those interviews.
Well, they can tell that, I guess, in their own minds.
Or memoirs.
I'm not sure everyone else agrees with that.
Well, he does have a book out, Axelrod.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
all right, starting today, kids in one state can be sent home from school if they're not up to date on their immunizations. But there still are multiple ways to get an exemption, and a proposed change in the law won't help very much. So is it time for the federal government to step in? And Hillary Clinton reportedly holding a secret one-on-one meeting with the rising left-wing star, Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren. It was a powwow between the pantsuits. We'll tell you what happened and what it means for 2016.
The world has changed. Clearly, it's not the 80s and the 90s anymore. When the market crashed in 2008, our clients were protected against losses. They didn't lose money. And when the stock market goes up, our clients go up with it. Their gains are locked in. And when the stock market goes down, our clients are protected and guaranteed against losses. We keep it simple. Our clients earn a reasonable rate of return, and they don't lose money.
Call or click now for your free investor's kit.
Perry for president? How close is the governor to a 2016 run? He responds on the Kelly File. Then, new horrific attacks carried out by ISIS, the global response, and latest developments in the terror fight on Hannity. Tonight, it's all part of a powerful primetime lineup.
It's happening. Today,